Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so today I'm gonna give a little bit of background about myself and how I got to this point and why I'm so annoyed. Frankly, why I'm so annoyed. So, I'm actually a pharmacist by trade, and I also have a degree in nutrition as well. And I've worked in a pharmacy. I've worked in the world of pharmacy for a long time now. And medicine is great. It's a great thing. When things are truly wrong, you're super duper sick, it's really important to have modern conveniences that modern medicine provide. And you have cancer, like, yes, medicine, let's go. But I'm annoyed, y'all. What I am seeing is a society that is leaning so heavily on medicine and not leaning on their own health and taking good care of the vessel that they've been given. And rather than making changes, we're just taking medicine. So rather than modifications, it's medicine. So you go to the doctor, you're not feeling well, or maybe you are feeling well, but you've gained weight, or now your blood pressure is elevated, or your blood sugars are now high. You come to this realization. The first thing we do is get a medicine. No. What are you eating? What things are you eating? What are you doing? Are you doing any movement, any exercise? Just what are your lifestyle habits? And can we make any changes there before we start on medicine? Or things are getting worse. What modifications, again, should I make? For example, today a guy came in to the pharmacy and said, "Where are your diuretics?" Just so you know, diuretics are used to, basically, it's a water pill. So if you have excess fluid, then it would help to get rid of it by causing you to urinate more, so you get rid of this fluid, right? So the patient comes in and he says his legs are swelling, his lower legs and feet are swelling. Asks me where the diuretics are and would I recommend him using a diuretic. I promptly said, "No, sir, I would not," because your lower legs can start to swell. That can be a symptom of heart failure. And I don't want to tell you to go get something when really that could be symptom of something very dangerous, right? Because he said, yeah, like this has happened before in the past, but it's worse this time. And I'm like, oh yeah, you need to talk to your doctor about this because again, it could be a sign or symptom that you have heart failure. This man said, well, I have been eating a lot of bacon. And you know what? The last time I ate a lot of bacon, the same thing happened. Guys, bacon has all the salt in it, and the bacon and the swelling because of the sodium salt that was in this food, his legs are swelling. So what he wanted to do instead of stopping eating the bacon was to take a medicine and see if that would help. No, sir. How about we put down the bacon? And I said, no, sir. You need to stop eating the bacon and you need to start drinking more water. To which he asks me a question about bananas, which is completely unrelated and has nothing to do with it. But again, this is just an example of how we have signs and we have symptoms, and your body is talking to you and telling you something is wrong. I need help. Do something about it. But that doing something about it is not always taking a medicine. Again, I love medicine. Literally, it is what brings me income. Like, it's fine. But there's so many times, guys, that we are just not paying attention to our diet, paying attention to our hydration, paying attention to our movement, paying attention to our sleep and our stress. And there's so many things that we could be doing that would make it better for ourselves, but we rush to get a shot, to get a pill, to get us something, rather than like looking within and doing what we need to do in order to truly help ourselves. It is absolutely frustrating. So guys, I want you to think about this the next time you have a symptom, like a headache. Have you been drinking water? Have you eaten? There's so many things that can cause a headache that we don't necessarily need to immediately reach for medicine to take care of it. Okay, my blood pressure's high. What things am I eating that I don't need to be eating, or drinking that I don't need to be drinking, that are causing my levels to go up? Like, really sit back and take a lifestyle modification scan and figure out what we are doing. And the doctor needs to do the same thing, but to be honest, they don't make money that way, right? They have like 2 minutes to talk to you. They can only talk to you about one problem, and then they need to move on to their next patient because insurance kind of forces that. They need to see as many people as possible in the shortest period of time. They don't really have time to talk to you. And they definitely don't have time to talk to you about your nutrition and your diet and your exercise. That's no longer a priority. And because it's no longer a priority to them, we really just go wanting the prescription. There's something wrong with that. There's something inherently wrong with that. And again, I'm not saying that medicine is not an important thing. And once you've tried to make those lifestyle modifications, if your blood pressure is so high, if your blood sugar is so high, if all these other things, if they have not changed, like your cholesterol, may get better if you stop eating a million carbohydrates and processed foods and fat and sugars. If those changes don't make the desired, like you don't have the desired outcome, then by all means go get the medicine. But y'all, we do this over and over and over again, and we just want the quick fix. We want the quick out. We're like, Lord, help. Why have you forsaken me? Just like they were saying in Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 2. No. Habakkuk 1:1. God, how long do I have to cry out for help before you listen? We barely even get the cry out for help, and then we're already asking for a prescription. We're looking for medicine. We're looking for an easy out. Now, Habakkuk was a different story. Lots of other things was going on. But my point is that we're crying out, help, murder, police. When are you coming to rescue me? We don't want to do anything. We got to do better. We got to do so much better.